Bonjour. G'day, mate. Good morning, how are ya? I'm Australian, obviously. I can't even bung on a very good accent. You know, my favourite thing to do for breakfast is tea. One tea, a giant cup of tea, and I'm probably going to have a few more teas yet. So, question for you. When you have, like, if you're on a cruise ship, you get, like, buffets all the time, right? If you have stay at a hotel, you normally get breakfast included. Sometimes, not always. This hotel, I get breakfast included. Do you always, like, eat lots? Or is it just me? Am I just the pig? Anyway, it's 9 o'clock. Breakfast finishes at 10 o'clock, so they're not going to replace any food, so I better get some food before it all goes. Check out my view, guys. Check out the view. There's a couple of kids in the pool, so we won't be showing the pool. Let's get some food. I love breakfast when I'm overseas because, like, when do you get fried rice for breakfast? Or noodles for breakfast. These noodles are really good. I had them yesterday morning. Amazing. Yesterday I was the first person to have breakfast at 8 o'clock. I think I'm the last person today. Whoops. So I'm going to take as much as I can. Because I can, right? Because I'm a pig. No question about it, guys. I'm owning it. I am a food monster. Literally. And this stuff was so good yesterday. Yeah, guys, I'm eating breakfast too, by the way. Breakfast. Yeah, a bit of corn and some random vegetable. Why not? Went on holidays? Okay. Got to have a bit of egg, guys. I am craving my eggs from home, guys. Oh, I've got some people to the chat. We've got Nicholas. We've got Simply Debbie Sue. We've got Miss M. Welcome in. Oh, and we've got Deb and Mike. Hey, how you going? Check out the view, guys. Check out the view for breakfast. We are on the island of Flores. A lot of you guys know already, but I don't think Deb... Should we have 2 eggs? Eggs are good for you. Good protein, right? All right, we're going to 2 eggs. And chuck on a bit of love watermelon. Oops. So, question I asked before anyone turned up was, when you are at a hotel and there is, why not we have some krupok, some prawn crackers for breakfast too, guys? Why not? Yeah, my question was, when you are at a hotel and you have a free breakfast, or not a free breakfast, you paid for it, are you a pig like me? Are you a pig like me? Oh, by the way, you know how I did a live last night? There is goddamn swallows on that that roof. There's a whole lot of them. Look at them all. That's what that noise was last night. I did a live last night, and I was like, there's some kind of weird noise happening, and there's birds or something. They're obviously having, like, I don't know, they're carrier pigeons or something. All right. So, I've got to say, guys, isn't it so sad I'm leaving today? And this is so beautiful. It really is. It's so beautiful. Okay. Sorry, guys. I can't show you kids swimming in a pool. But I can show you me stuffing my face. Because that's what we do. All right. Okay. So the question was, when you're at a hotel, do you go nuts on the breakfast? Do you have juice? There is juice, but it's like a cordial. Not that keen. I already had my green juice this morning. So Debbie Sue, we've already done it. Shake it. Ooh. So shake it up, baby, now twist and shout. I remembered it, Debbie Sue. And we've done our body tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping. And we did our face tapping. Can I just say, guys, when you get too much sun on your face, I don't normally have a tan on my face, you can see all the fine wrinkles. Like, look at them. Sun is bad, guys. Oh well, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. All right. Bon appetit. Is it weird that I'm eating all this stuff for breakfast? I mean, I'm half Asian, right? So this doesn't mean anything to me. Provecho, as I say in Espanol, or in Indonesian, or Bahasa, enak kali. Cute house. What? Cute, oh, cute blouse. Yes, thank you. Actually, funny story, guys. You know, I'm a female, right? Us females always make very bad choices with clothes. Like, for example, oh, that fits now. Oh, it's a little bit tight on the back. It'll fit, right? I'll lose some weight. You've heard that story before, right? Well, this shirt, I got it from an op shop because I'm an op shop girl. I'm an op shop queen. A thrift shop, guys. So it was snug on the back, a little snug. Guys, it fits actually really well now. I don't know. Did it stretch? Because I swear I've been eating so much Indonesian food that I feel like I'm a pig. Maybe I'm not a pig anymore. Maybe I lost a bit of weight. I think it's the heat. I think it's been so hot that I've lost that much. I've lost a bit of weight. We need some chili, guys. I'll be back. I don't normally like chili sauce like this, but I need some spice, guys. Spice up your life. So, good morning to you all. Sorry, it's just me stuffing my face at the moment. We are going to do something really exciting. You're going to love it, guys. You're absolutely going to love it. We're going to pack. We're going to pack our bags to leave the island of Flores. If that sounds boring for you, leave now. It doesn't get any better from this, trust me. I'm just going to stuff my face, talk about stuff. God knows what I'm going to talk about. Yeah. So, did anyone answer the question? Hey, Rhonda, how you going? Rhonda, you see where I'm eating. You lost so much weight in November and December too. Yes, I did. I did lose a bit of weight there. But I think I felt like I've gained it again because I've been eating like a pig. Rhonda, check where I am. Okay, there's kids there. We won't show you kids. And we have like swallows on the roof here. Okay. So we are on the island of Flores, another part of Indonesia. So we're not in Bali anymore, but we're about to go back to Bali today. Sadly. So Diego is a very good influence on me. So I don't know about you guys, but if you're in a partnership, your partner should, compliment you, right? So, it's like yin and yang, right? Like, you know me, guys. I am out there, right? What you see is what you get, right? Diego's the complete opposite. He doesn't say much. When he has something to say, he will say it to you. But he's quite the opposite, right? He's organised, I'm unorganised. I'm organised chaos, he's organised to the T. He's like probably OCD. Yeah, so I'm complete polar opposite, right? And it works because it's the opposites attracts, right? The yin yang. Because what I make up for, he makes up for. Well, so my downfall, he makes up for. His downfall, I make up for. It seems to work, right? It works. It's cohesive, right? And I rang him yesterday and I said, I was having a day yesterday, guys. So I apologise for my live yesterday. I did a live painting the lighthouse. I really wanted to paint the lighthouse. Debbie Sue, you missed the lighthouse and you didn't miss anything, guys, because I was like, I don't know what happened to me. It was very hot. I was bothered. I've got all these bites all over me. So the day before, I had the best high of my life. Not the best high of my life, but like one of the best travel highs. I had the best tour. I went saw the Komodo dragons. I swam with manta rays. I saw a pink sand beach. I saw everything. It was amazing, amazing, amazing day. So after you have an amazing day of travel, the next day is always going to be a flop, right? Because nothing can, compare to that. And I also got bitten by sea lice, so I'm itchy all over, like I'm scratching myself. Oh, hold on, guys. It's backwards, guys. It's Claridine. 24-hour care. I don't like to pop drugs, guys, but in this case I do. Otherwise I'm like a monkey. I'm scratching myself like crazy. I need to put my hair up, guys. It's hot. The reason why I wore this long sleeve shirt, it's cheesecloth, so it's a bit cooler, but it's not that cool because I feel constricted. Oh, because I was going to go for a walk and it's hot outside, right? So that feels better. Okay, hair off the face. So back to my story yesterday. I was a complaining git. It was hot, it was sweaty. It was hot and sweaty. Did I say that again? It was really hot and sweaty. Like the weather's changed in Indonesia in the last week. It has become from hot to hot. It's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you missed the live, but you didn't miss anything, Russ. Hi, Rusty. Is Rusty my friend from Brisbane? Rusty? Are you Rusty, my friend? I think it's Rusty. Is it Chris? Chris, is it you? I thought you were getting sunstroke. I probably did. I think I probably did. But, so I rang Diego and I said, hey, I'm in a mood. Like I said, I'm scratching. He goes, have you had your antihistamine? I went, yeah, no, I forgot. So I went and had my antihistamine. And I'm scratching away. You shouldn't scratch things, but I can't help it. I've got one on my face. I've got all over my arms, all over my chest. And with sea lice, it bites you later. I don't know what it is, but it bites you later. Like they start developing. So like by the end of the day, I had them all over my body. So I had this cream I was putting over it, and anyway. And I said to him, I'm frustrated because I'm a solo traveller and I love solo travelling, right? But everything here in this particular area of Flores is dependent on doing it with other people and doing it on a scooter. I don't catch scooters, guys. I'm just have this rule with myself that I'll only catch a scooter if I'm bare necessary. Going on a tour is not necessary. I really wanted to go. They've got a sea cave here, and you get a slow boat into the cave, and it's just a beautiful cave that you can go swimming in. I really wanted to go. It was going to cost me $100 Australian to go for a couple of hours. And I just thought, it's a 40-minute drive. And I know in the scale of life, it's not really that much, but when you add things on top of it, it's a lot. So I decided not to do that. And then the other thing that's really, really good here to do is scuba diving. Now, I'm going to be honest, questionable here in Indonesia. Safety processes are not the same as other countries. I hate to say that because I am half Indonesian, okay? But in Bali, I did a couple of tours and the safety stuff wasn't that great. So it kind of planted some ideas in my head that, be careful scuba diving. When you scuba dive, you want to make sure you go with a really good operator because, you're putting your trust in a lot of things like your equipment, underwater. If they don't have the right safety stuff and you get the bends, you're fucked. Out there, you are fucked. So yeah, you got to think about these things, right? And I'm a solo traveler too, so I don't have anyone with me to go, shit, there's something wrong with her. You kind of have to have your faith in these people that are, taking you around. So anyway, I looked at a couple of tour operators with diving, and they say all the right things, right? That's sales, right? But what was really interesting, it's really expensive. So I had this conversation with Nicholas yesterday. We're talking $290, 290 Australian dollars, plus I've got to pay all these other fees on top. So plus. So it's going to be like $350 to go scuba diving for 3 dives. That is really expensive. I've never paid that much, never. So is it because it's safer? I don't think so. I think it's because it's quite an idyllic kind of place. I don't know. Will I regret this? Probably. But anyway, I decided not to. And fried rice, yep. Fried rice and so nasi goreng in bahasa, and mee goreng, which is fried noodles, sayur, which is vegetables, telur, which is egg, kerupuk, which is prawn crackers. What's watermelon? I don't know. So interestingly enough, I know the words for food in Indonesian, that's about it. Can I put them together? No, not really. It's not even Port Douglas prices. Exactly. Australia's actually pretty expensive for diving, but nowhere as expensive as this. This is ridiculous. So will I regret it? Probably. And look, I was saying to Nicholas yesterday, and it sounded really stuck up of me, but I'm not an amazing diver, right? I've only dived about 20 times, okay? That's not a huge lot in diving history. Actually, I think I've done 25 dives now. I've got a dive book that counts them all. But I'm a very nervous diver. I only dive when I go away on holidays. I don't go away every year, right? Last year was a good year. I dived, last year in the Samoan Islands. Amazing, fantastic. And then before that, I hadn't dived for 4 years. So my experience is not great. My memory to retain information is not great. I retain some stuff, random shit. But safety stuff, like diving, I don't retain. So I'm a nervous diver. So you need to go with a company that can speak really good English, because I don't speak the other language very well. Have safety equipment. PADI certificated, because I'm a PADI certificated diver. And just do the right things, right? But you don't know that till you actually do it, go out there. It's too late then. So the moral of my story is, the only reason I wanted to go diving, really, was to see the manta ray. The day before I went snorkeling with a manta ray, and that was phenomenal. One of my best life experiences with wild animals was seeing that. I saw Komodo dragons the day before too. That was amazing too. But seeing the manta ray was phenomenal. I don't know why. I have no idea. You would have thought the Komodo dragons would have been amazing. But I thought that the manta rays was amazing. I love the ocean. So yeah, it was amazing. So I thought that $350 is a bit ridiculous to go to see manta rays when I'm not guaranteed to see them. So I decided not to. Wow. So yeah, Fiji's a lot cheaper, yeah. So anyway, I decided not to, and I booked the flight. So I was talking to Diego, I was telling him all the things. He goes, I've only got 1 more week left. What's today, Thursday? Okay, I've got officially 7 days left in Indonesia. So we're on a countdown, guys. We're going home. And I'm actually happy to go home, guys. I miss home, I miss Diego, I miss my friends. You know, I miss Mel and Phil. I'm living with Mel and Phil. You know, you guys haven't met Phil. You met my friend Mel. I miss Mel. Mel, if you're watching this, I miss you, buddy. I know I haven't been in contact much. I've been preoccupied, stuffing my face. So my friend Mel, you know, sometimes watches my videos. I miss my mum too, Mum. I miss you, Mum. I do miss you, Mum. I know. Again, I haven't been talking to my mum that much either. But I do send her food pictures and videos. She loves my food videos. Yeah, so I'm ready to go home. But at the same time, I need to move, right? Because in my mood yesterday, I was going to stay another night. What was I going to do for another day here? I don't know. Probably just do random lives, which is, I'm sorry, is kind of a waste of time of the holiday. I should be doing something, right? Like if I'm going to be on a trip, you should do something. But good. Hopefully that was my hair. Okay. But on the other side, right, it is okay to have days of nothingness, right? Like your mental health is so important. When you're traveling and you're going from one place to another place to another place to another place, it's goddamn tiring. It is really tiring. You know, packing your bags all the time, moving from one hotel to another hotel. Cool. I mean, these are first world problems, I understand. I sound like a spoiled little brat. But that's one thing I haven't done this trip, is gone tripping around. I stayed like a week and a half in one hotel where I stayed with Paul. Not stayed with Paul, but like the same hotel. And then I moved to that hotel that you guys saw, with the balcony. I'm going to go back there today, actually. And I stayed there for like a week. And that was so good for my soul. Like, it wasn't moving around all the time because, you know, you've seen my life back in Australia. Living in the caravan has been like moving all the time. Like every time you pull something out, you got to put it back. It's like a fucking nightmare. But at the same time, it's beautiful. It's like an oxymoron. Like, I hate it, but I love it. I don't know. I don't understand it even myself, right? But let's just say that it has been really good for me to just be. I meditate. I haven't meditated this morning. I forgot to do that. Goddamn YouTube. I got busy scrolling. So this is my morning, right, guys? I got my green juice. I shook it up, danced around a bit, as I do, and I put my feet up. So I put my legs up against the wall so they could, you know, like it's really good to put your legs up, okay? And I was supposed to do meditation. I got sidetracked. I was watching someone on YouTube. Anyway, so I haven't meditated this morning. Have I packed? No. Have I told the hotel that I'm leaving? No. I'll show you the view again soon, guys. It's a phenomenal view. Let me show you. I'm sidetracked. People are talking to me. Hey Laurie, how you going? I was watching one of your lives the other day actually. What were you talking about? You were talking about some really good subjects. Look, I'm very scatterbrained at the moment. Couldn't tell you what I did yesterday hardly. But it was a good live. There was lots of engagement. I think I said hello, didn't I? I can't remember. So you were saying about Diego yesterday. How did it go? Was he okay? Oh yeah, Diego's fine. Yeah, Diego's fine. Oh, I was going to show you the view, guys. So sorry, I'm sidetracked. How's that view, guys? Isn't that beautiful? So, Diego's fine. He is showing me lots of photos of the house. Oh my God, the house is looking amazing, guys. That's the other reason I want to go home. Oh, did I say I miss Diego? I miss Diego too, yeah. You know what I do miss, guys? I miss my local beach. I miss my routine. You know, the simple things in life. I think that's a good place to be, right? To miss home. Because, you know, you don't want a life that you always have to escape from. I will miss these kind of breakfasts though. Like, as I said, this is just the Asian style, is to eat fried rice and noodles for breakfast. Very tasty. So, we're going to try to get to the island of Gili's tomorrow. So this afternoon I'll fly into Bali, literally dump my bag, go to see a guy about transport tomorrow to get to the so I have to drive about 2 hours to the port of Bali. I don't know the name of it. There's two places. You can go from Sanua or you can go from another place which is higher up. So I don't really care which one I do. And then I'll get the ferry over to the Gili Islands. I'm not sure which island I'm going to go to yet. You're from Borneo, wow. Borneo's on my list. Upper Cabo. Okay, in Borneo, you speak Malay, don't you? Is that true? I'm not sure. Someone from Borneo, do you speak, what language do you speak in the island of Brunei? In Borneo. I think it's Indonesian, isn't it? Bahasa? Okay. I'm such a pig that I could go back for seconds. Okay, Nicholas, you've been to Brunei? Indonesian. Okay, cool. Apa kabar? Selamat pagi. Saya makan enak kali. So I just said, good morning, hello, how are you? I said, my food is enak kali. My food is wonderful. My food is amazing. Hey, what is watermelon in Indonesian? Because I was trying to say all the different foods. I happen to know, I'm not very good at Bahasa, even though I'm half Indonesian. But I didn't know what watermelon was. Oh, watermelon. So we can all speak Indonesian, guys. Watermelon. great walking. Okay. Okay. Guys, we're a pig. We're going back normal. There's nothing left. I'm just going to get some watermelon, guys. So the guy from Brunei, have you been to Flores before? That's where I am at the moment. I'm at, I can never say it right, LeBron Broja? Oh my God, I can't even get it right. The home of the Komodo dragon. Okay, we want some more. More watermelon. As I said, I'm a pig, guys. I don't make any sorries for it. Not unintentionally, I am unapologetically myself. Am I eating all the watermelon? Yes, because they're about to close up, guys. So we're eating watermelon. Should we eat watermelon with a view, guys? Yeah, we'll go. Hold on, let me just get another tea, guys. Let me get another tea, and then we'll go look at the view. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Then we'll go look at the view. I need more tea. All right, let's go have our watermelon. Oh, it's a nice view. Hello. Look at this, guys. Love, love, love. This is better, guys. Breakfast with a view. That way you don't have to see me shoving food in my face. Is that not beautiful? Is that not beautiful? See, if I stayed another night, you know what I could have done, Nicholas? I could have sat here and painted the lighthouse. How silly of me. Instead, I was walking around like a doofus, sweating my ass off, trying to find somewhere to sit. That would have been a great view. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I should hurry up and paint that again. I'd rather eat more fruit, actually, Nicholas. And I ate all the noodles. There was no more noodles left. And the noodles are the best. Wow. How beautiful is this place? Well, all I can say, guys, when I first decided to come to Bali, and Jazz was deciding to come with me, I was thinking about taking Jazz to Flores because I've never been here. So Flores is on the east side of Indonesia. And I've heard a lot about it. And obviously it's also the gateway to the Komodo dragons. Out there, I think that big one out the back there, if you can see that in the big one, I think that's Komodo Island. It's quite a big island. Not as big as this island. This island's big. But anyway, I was planning to do that. But in the plans, having a month away, I decided that I would take, because Jazz is coming all the way from UK, right? Indonesia is more than Bali, right? So I wanted her to see other parts of Indonesia, not just Bali. So we were going to stay in Bali, go to the Gili Islands. After we finished meeting up with Paul, the 10 days, we're going to fly to Jakarta. That was my plan. I've never been to Jakarta. Has anyone been to Jakarta? I think, Nicholas, you've been to Jakarta before, haven't you? So I was going to go to Jakarta for a couple of days with Jazz, and then we're going to fly to where my mum is originally from, in Medan, Sumatra, and stay at my mum's house there. And my mum was planning to be there too. So, we were going to do some travelling, go to maybe Bukit Lawan or Lake Toba. It's a boat horn. Lake Toba is one of the most active volcanic kind of craters in the world, like faults, I think. It's a crater that's filled with water, and there's a little island in the middle of it. And I'd love to stay on the island. I've never stayed on the island before. I've only ever gone on them for day trips. Even though it's not dangerous. I mean, apparently they do measure it. But they reckon if Lake Toba blows, the whole world is fucked, because apparently it's a super volcano. Now, the reason why I know that is one of my clients that I work with is obsessed with volcanoes and is always talking about the Lake Toba volcano. And then I was planning to go to Lake Langkawi over in Malaysia, because I love Langkawi. Haven't been there for a while, and I thought, if Jazz is coming all the way to Indonesia, it's good for her to see the next country too, Malaysia. But obviously Malaysia is more than an island, so you've got to go to KL. KL is Kuala Lumpur, one of the most fantastic cities in the world. I think if I could live somewhere, I'd like to live in KL. I like KL. It's very multicultural. It's a mix of everything, right? You've got Indonesian, you've got Malay, you've got Chinese, you've got Indian, and it all works together. I'm from Australia, and, religions don't work together. We have so much issues with, like religious fanaticals in Australia. I mean, I know it's nothing to compare to other countries, but, a lot of you guys saw that there was a bombing in Bondi Beach against, the Jews, and that was horrible. That's horrific. Australia's, normally supposed to be quite, away from all that kind of crap, and we're starting to have these kind of rise of, religious kind of stuff, and which is really sad. But I'm sure Malaysia has its fair shares of issues like that too. How come Jazz hasn't been on any lives for a while? Jazz is busy. She's doing her work. She's been doing one live a day, and for her that's a lot. Jazz is trying to be comfortable doing lives, so she might not be in our comments, but sometimes she's actually watching the live. So she actually says to me sometimes, "Hey, I was watching your live. I just didn't comment because, again, Jazz is everyone's different, right? Like, not everyone likes to, be full in the chat. Like, if you're in the chat and you say hi, you've got to say hi to everyone else and have all the conversations. And if you're you're busy and you're just dropping by, they feel like you feel bad when you can't hang around and say hello to everyone. So that's what Jazz feels like when she comes to my lives. There's so many of you guys in there that she wants to say hello to, that like 3 hours later she's still in the live when she's really got to go do some work. So I get it. I definitely get it. Or she watches my reruns. Amazing, guys. Amazing view. I love Malaysia. It's multicultural. The people, the generosity, Malaysian food. Oh my God, so nice. Of course. I loved stopping shopping too. Also, the hotels are really good. Yeah. All right, let's take that back. Let's go grab our cup of tea, guys. This is a nice hotel, guys. A nice hotel. It cost me, is it $44 or 42? I think I'm paying about 44 bucks. I'm using a travel club, and on booking.com it was going to be 55 or something dollars. So I'm saving about 10 bucks. All right, I think we're done for food. We're done. I don't think we need anything else. Looks beautiful. Oh, it is. It's amazing. Let me just grab my things. Okay. Let's balance this. Hopefully not burn my finger. Terima kasih. Finger stuck. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. My flight is at... Oh, shit. What time's my flight? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to buff out for a second. I need to look at my flight number. What time it is. Help Adora out. My flight is at 1:05 p.m. It's 10 o'clock now. Do I have time to paint? The airport is like way. There's no traffic. It's a domestic flight. Okay, stop picking. I've got like a sea lice bite on my face. I can't help it. I'm picking it. That's really bad. I know. Stop. Okay, so do I have time? You said you wanted to pack. I know I haven't packed yet either. I don't have to. I mean, I have to pack. I don't have to show you packing because, like, I could just shove it all in my bag. I mean, technically, I should pack it properly because I am going to go to the islands tomorrow, Gili Island, so I do need to know what I'm doing. But I really want to paint, guys. Okay, who wants to see me paint? Fuck it. We're painting. All right. All right, we come prepared, guys. I'm like a Girl Scout or a Girl Guide or whatever you want to call them. Boy Scout? Boy Scout, I don't know, whatever. Okay, I've done the maths in my head. We've got a little bit of time. Not a lot of time, Dora, so not fucking doodle lasting around too much. Just get to it. Just get to it. Best paints in the world. Watercolours, easy. Easy peasy. Got a bit of water in there. We have our paint book. Let me show you the lighthouse, not a waterfall. The lighthouse I painted yesterday on my live. That is, okay, let me show you. Hey Miss M, how you going? All right, we're painting again, guys. Let's just not talk about it. Let's just do it. Otherwise you'll never get it done and then you'll be late for your flight. And that'd be really bad. Okay. Now these books are not really made for going long ways because they're starting to fall apart a bit, guys. So, guys, yesterday I updated I made a video, a long form video. It's 10 minutes, I think, and that's what I painted. Okay, now I have another video that I want to make. I painted that again. So I've started painting things twice just to see if I can get better at it. I think it's, challenging me. I think it's a good thing to challenge myself. So let's paint the lighthouse. We're going to paint it we're going to paint it horizontal. All right. Okay, we're going to stand up because we paint better standing up. I don't know why, it just is. All right. We are going to paint lighthouse, boats, ocean, bay, green stuff. Yeah, okay, stop talking, Dora, let's just do it. Okay, let's just do it. I know you can't really see much here, but life's not perfect. Okay, and probably need, actually, we're going to go upside down, guys. Great idea, upside down. Okay, we've got our blobber. All right, let's do it. Let's just start going pen to paper. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. My favourite things, painting and a cup of tea. And talking to you guys. It's my new favourite thing, guys. All right, stop talking. Let's just do it. Okay, where do we start? This is the problem. Where do you start? Crap, where do I start, guys? Sorry, I'm not going to be looking at the chat very much. I need to get painting. Okay, I'm just going to start with the lighthouse, guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the lighthouse and go from there. And make it up from there. I don't know if you can see what I'm painting. I'll show you periodically, okay, guys? Thanks for joining me though, guys. If you want to, go away and check out other people on doing lives, I'm sure there's lots of people doing lives. You honestly don't need to babysit me. You know that I would talk to myself underwater, which I sometimes do when I'm diving. So it is not mandatory to hang around with me, trust me. And I will post the end result in my community post so you can see it. Honestly, painting has been, people that have watched me for a while know that, I'm a bit of a stress head, and I think painting has actually chilled me down a little bit. And, the fact that I can talk while I paint is, it's I don't know, it's weird. It works. Show you what I've got so far. That is what we've got so far. We are painting the lighthouse, guys. We are painting the lighthouse. Shit. Whoops. Sorry, phone. Didn't mean to do that. Another thing I want to do before I leave here is run up behind the hotel is a supermarket that have, oh my God, the best salak I've had in Indonesia so far on this trip. Best salak ever. So last night, a couple of you saw me on a live. Actually, guys, that live did really well. I hadn't done an Indonesian diary, and I did an Indonesian diary. Shit, it did really well. I got like 11 hours watch time. So I'm just kind of colouring in the shadow on the lighthouse. You know how you can see there's a bit of shadow on the lighthouse? We're colouring the shadow of the lighthouse. Now I'm going to doing the windows of the lighthouse. Can I just tell you how happy I feel painting? I feel like I'm just in my element. And like I said, it's, find things that, are really good for your mental health and stay with them. I think you guys, when I start becoming a bit of a stress head, I think that's what you guys need to say to me. Hey, Dora, go bloody paint. And a lot of you guys have suggested that actually. When stuff happened with little Gray, when I was, we were house sitting, I suggested that. And it was really, really good for me. I went painting at one of my favourite places where the koalas are. And I painted, and it was a beautiful moment to myself. And then I went for a walk and I saw a koala. And it just, instilled in me that, I'm in the right thing. I'm doing the right things. I'm doing the right things. Looks like I've just put a cupcake on top of the lighthouse, guys. See the cupcake on top of the lighthouse? It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. Just paint, Dora. Just paint. And that is working. Someone asked me the other day, is that a working lighthouse? And you guys saw yesterday, it is last night is a working lighthouse. Okay, lighthouse is done, guys. Keep it simple, stupid. Stop it. All right. Next up, guys, what are we doing next? We are doing... Okay, I'm going to do the green in the background. I'm going to do... Whoops. That stuff there. Behind the lighthouse. I might even not... I'm going to ad-lib and take out some of the buildings because, this is my painting, guys. I can do what I want. If I don't want to put a building in it, I'm not going to put a building in it, right? Okay. There we go. Different colours up there. Sometimes a fast paint could be better than, being really intricate. So this could be really good for me just to do a fast paint because I've got to start packing and get out of here. But domestic flights, you don't actually have to be there like 2 hours before, right? I've checked in online also already, so, I've done the right thing. So I'm trying to do those trees behind. Just adding a different kind of green to it. I'm adding blue to make it a little bit different. Mixing. I probably shouldn't be mixing on here, but anyway, here I am. Actually, you know what, guys? I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. How far do we go down? Yeah. Those kids are loving the pool. I was actually thinking about going for a swim this morning too, but I was like, no, you can't do everything, Dora. You're leaving. You got to leave. You got to go. It's always the way, right? When you leave somewhere, you really want to stay again. But, I made the right decision for me. Let's move on to the next location. Cool. That's looking really good, guys. Oh, no, can you see that? Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's zoom out. Actually, maybe I need to... there we go. That's it. Sorry, you got a lot of shadow there, guys, but it is what it is. Okay, what next? What next are we doing? What next are we going to paint? Actually, I think we're going to do the water because let's kind of get in that background. All right, so let's... This is where my aspects can get wrong. You know what, guys? I'm not going to paint the... Oh, actually, I should paint the marina. I think that may make it really cool looking. Okay, maybe we should do the marina first. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, change of plans. Let's paint that marina in. And we're just going to do a building. It looks grey, but we're doing it brown, guys. We're doing it brown. We ain't got time to muck around. There's a lot of green there, and then we go the marina. All right, ready? Just do it, Dora. Don't think about it. Just do it. Pen to paper. Just do it. Okay, put the phone down. This is me concentrating, guys. Concentrating. Shut up, Dora. Stop talking. I'll show you in a second, guys. Oh, yeah, that goes all the way across. Now I need to write a sign. Actually, you know what? I'm going to write my pen. Here's my pen. I'm going to write the pen and the name of the place, which is Marina. I'm just going to do that in English. Okay, well, I need to go backwards. Bajo. Oh, man, I need to get the right name, spelling. Shit. Hey, guys, can someone Google the right spelling of where I am? Le Bruin Bajo. I think it's Labauren. Can someone just quickly Google it for me? The main town of Flores. That way I've got the right spelling, guys. Otherwise, I've got to get the right spelling. Otherwise, that's really bad. Can someone quickly do that? And I'll do that. Okay. We need to do a pole that goes all the way up. Okay, let's just hope this is dry enough. I'll show you the second one I've got. Okay, so I'm doing the marina. So see that thing sticking out? Some kind of statue-y thing. That's what I'm doing there, right? That's what that is. That's the marina. I've got to finish that off. And now I need to put Marina Lebron Baja. Does anyone put that in there for me? Guys, can someone please Google for me? Lebron Baja. How do you spell it? Okay, that's the marina. It's only become a very small marina. Actually, no, it goes on the other side too. Whoops, forgot about that. Okay, and then it kind of goes down about like that. Okay, yep, there we go. We're good to go, we're good to go. We just need the spelling for Lebron Baja, please. Lebron Baja. I can't say it. Labunen, I think it is. Just can't have it spelt wrong, guys. It would look really bad if I marina wrong. Okay, there we go. That's the marina. All right. All right. Now, so we've just gone, the marina's done. That's it. I need some green bushes there. Need some more bushy stuff here. There's more trees here. I'm going to make them more tree-like. Kind of like pine tree kind of things. So let's do that. Add a bit of brown to it. So, you know, sometimes the best paintings could be when you're actually rushing. Oops, probably didn't want to do that too much green, black, brown. Whoops. It's probably not looking like trees. Okay, they're trees, guys. They're trees. See, there's a whole lot of trees in there. So that's trees. Trees. And there's a few more trees going down here. Let's keep on going. Because you got to move, Dora. You got to move. You got to move. Move it, or you end up staying here. Which, you know, becomes an expensive flight, right? My flight only cost $80, which is really good. I use the travel club again. I don't know why, but suddenly the travel club is becoming really good with flights. And I'm not questioning it. I'm going with it. More trees there. More trees there. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got a whole lot of stuff behind here we need to paint. Paint. Can someone please Google where I am and how to spell it? Capital of Flores, Flores, in Indonesia is Labuan Bajo, something like that. I'm just not getting it right. Okay, so this is going to go all the way down to the top of the marina. Okay, start doing boats. And we did some practice. Actually, Debbie Sue, if you're still there, we have done boats before. Remember when we were in Cockatoo Island? I'll show you later. Can we bother now? Come on, Dora. Let's go. Does it look like I'm just chucking paint on paper? Literally. Does it matter? I don't give a shit. My interpretation of what I'm looking at. I'm trying to do like it's not all just green. I know from your angle it probably just looks all green, but it's not all green. And then the island's gonna come out like that. There we go. Here we go.